I think the reason why people believe in this is because at a young age we were taught these were true, and our brains were not fully developed at the time, so we couldn't comprehend it for ourselves. The other reason why is people are getting misguided, taught the wrong information, or they just do not comprehend it themselves. My prediction was that a few people would say opposites attract, and we only use 10% of our brain because in schools we were taught at a young age that these were true, and most likely the science teacher was telling us, so we thought it must have been true because they have a degree in this area. One response for opposites attract was they do attract because they look at magnets. The other response was they don't really, but they didn't give me a reason why. One response for vaccine was yes and no, because the pharmaceutical industry puts heavy metal into the vaccines, like mercury. On the climate change myth, they said humans have very little impact because the earth does naturally go through hot and cold periods. The other response were none of them or in between, but they did not specify why. And then I think the reason why they're thinking like this because they're drawing connections, it's confirmation bias, or taking one finding as a universal truth, or they just do not research it because there's way too many articles or comments on the internet, so they couldn't not decide which one was true or not, or they're just too lazy to do it for themselves. The importance of science, literacy, and thinking is that I know how to look for evidence and see how it's true or not true. I can maybe comprehend it better in some ways, and I don't have to be misguided with the misinformation that will be thrown at my way.